So folks, I'm on a train and I'm on my way to Brighton. It's one of my favourite places to go and film some reviews. I always like being down by the seaside, even if they've only got a stony beach, not like the great sandy ones down with me in Dorset. But we won't hold that against them. Brighton's a great, vibrant city, plenty of interesting eateries, all tucked around the lanes and that sort of thing. So hopefully we're going to find some really interesting places to eat. And the first one I'm going to go to, I think, is an absolute cracker. So, well, fingers crossed anyway. It looks good. Put it that way. It looks good. I'll see you down on Brighton seafront when I get there. So here I am. I have made it down to Brighton seafront. And just behind me there, over my shoulder, is the place I'm going to be grabbing something to eat. This is the Brighton Smokehouse. Right here on the seafront. The Pebble Beach is literally 10 yards away from me that way. This is sort of the arches underneath the promenade where they're located. I'm in the mood for some seafood. Ideally, some smoked seafood if possible. I think they sell kippers. Let's get amongst it. So folks, order is in. As I'm going to chat with the guy who's working in there. Says this place has been going for about 30 odd years. Real kind of Brighton institution at this point. Yeah, so excited to try this. What have I ordered? I've gone for their mackerel special. So that's a bit of smoked mackerel. It's got beetroot in it and all sorts in a ciabatta roll. That sounds right up my strasser. We've also gone for spicy kipper. There's a regular kipper option or a spicy kipper option. And I've gone for the spicy one. You know I like my spices. It's got jalapenos in and stuff. I think that'll work really nicely with the smoked fish. And also some potato puffs. They don't serve chips or anything like that. So that's what we've got. Do you know what? This place reminds me a little bit of that place I went to in Dungeness, where it was just a little sort of hut shack kind of thing. Just knocking out great seafood. And I'm hoping this is going to be the same. So we're a few weeks into 2026 now, aren't we, folks? How have you lot been getting on with any kind of resolutions you made for the new year or sort of health changes you wanted to make? Been a bit of a struggle for me, to be honest. I set myself some goals. I was going to eat a bit healthier in between reviews, obviously. Drink a bit less, cut out some of the fizzy drinks, that sort of thing. The last one I've been a bit more successful with, and that's thanks to my friends at Holi, who sent me a starter kit deluxe. Basically, it's soft drinks that come in little powdered sachets. If you get the starter kit, you get this nice, colourful bottle that Little and Mrs. Greeno have already got their eyes on. And basically, all you have to do, you pour 500 ml of water into there, get one of these sachets, tip that in, shake it vigorously, and you've got a delicious drink. What's good about it, though? There are 4 different kinds of products you can get. There's one for hydration. That's got electrolytes and minerals in there. Keeps you hydrated for longer. You've got some energy drink type ones, but without the taurine kind of element in there. Better ingredients than your canned energy drinks, that's for sure. You've also got iced tea options in there. Of course, they've got vitamin C and fibre in too, and some great flavours. I had the lime mint matcha one yesterday. Absolutely delicious. And if you do want to treat yourself, because these are all really low calorie, less than 20 calories in each one of these, there are actually some milkshakes as well. And if you order the starter kit, basically you get all of those options, all 4 of them, and 7 flavours in each of the water-based ones and 5 flavours of the milkshakes too. 57 drinks in total. Even better than that, right now, there's a deal on. We all love a deal. $59.99, including this thermal bottle. It keeps things cold, it keeps things hot. And basically, the great thing about that is you get to try all of these things without committing to buying a bigger pot of it or whatever. So I've just brought a selection with me down on my trip to Brighton. Obviously, I'm down here a couple of days filming stuff. I've got some of the energy ones here. We've got a pomegranate piranha, an apple alligator. We've got some of the hydration ones, sour cherry, some of the tea. Oh, there's an apple and green tea I've picked up here. Maybe we'll go with that. So this is going to go very nicely, hopefully, with my fishy lunch. I'm on the lookout for seagulls here. Gotta be careful, haven't you, when you're by the seaside. So all you do, rip the top off, pour that in, there we go, make sure it all goes in, and Bob's your uncle. That's it. You just gotta shake it. I mean, who needs a gym membership when you can do this? Even better. Marvellous stuff. Get a good shake up, make sure that powder all gets absorbed into the water, and then it's ready to go. Of course, you can pour it into a glass. I've only got the bottle with me here today, so... Oh, that's nice. And I mentioned there was a deal on $59.99 for this at the moment, with this and the 57 sachets of drink. Even better, Holi have given me a code that I can share with you. In fact, 2 codes. Greeno 5 will get you a £5 off of your order, or if you just use the code Greeno, it gets you 10% off of your order. So just work out whichever one of those works best for you and go ahead and use it. And we are Holi. Gotta say I like it. Inexpensive, tasty, and better for you than all those fizzy soft drinks. So folks, I have my food here. This looks and smells really good. I mean, you can't see that right now because it's inside a paper bag. I've got to keep it in there to keep the gulls at bay. But what I have got here that's open is the potato puffs, just like little potato balls. You get similar things to these in France. It's certainly in the sort of supermarkets, hypermarkets. I like them. In here, we have the smoked kipper roll, helpfully cut in half, so we can have half of it now, take the rest back to the hotel for a bit later on. That's going to stink the room out a bit, isn't it, mind? So this is the kipper one. And inside there, this is the spicy one. So you've got hot sauce in there, you've got jalapenos in there, and you have lettuce for a nice little bit of crunch. And in here, the smoked mackerel special. Again, I'm not going to pull it all out here. I'll just let you take a little look. So in here, we got some different leaves. We've got beetroot. We got the smoked mackerel. Oh, yes. That all looks exactly the kind of thing I want to eat. In fact, a little bit of crispy fish fell off that. Oh, that's got some flavour, let me tell you. Okay, where am I going to start? Well, we'll do these little potato puffs. Get them out of the way. Really crispy. Let's dip them in this mayo that the guy offered me. They are crispy. Inside, quite fluffy in there. I mean, I've got to say, there's a little bit of an onion flavour to them. They're not dissimilar to sort of mini little round hash browns. Which normally, whether it's a breakfast, for example, I would not encourage, right? But, well, imagine if I had a beer here. No, we're being good, Greeno. We're being good. We're sticking with the Holi. Great soft drink snack. And they're really good. A little bit salty. I like it. So I've got to keep my wits about me. So much so, I think I'm even going to cover them up with one of these sandwiches. Which one are we going to go for first? I think I'm going to go for the smoked mackerel one. Because the spicy one, obviously, that might affect the taste buds a little bit more. So let's reach into here and pull half of one out. So, served on ciabatta rolls. There's all sorts of other options I could have had. They have fish finger rolls, they have crab rolls, and various varieties of these different smoked fish ones. Like I said, I could have had a regular kipper one. There's a regular smoked mackerel one too. Soft roll. The salad, nice and fresh. That combination of beetroot and smoked mackerel, though, that's going to work for me, I'm sure. That is absolutely delicious. The mackerel has such a punchy flavour. Really, really intense smoke on there. The beetroot, it's got a little bit of sweetness, but a lot of earthiness to it as well. And that really complements things. The salad is pretty much just there for crunch. and just a little bit of freshness. There's horseradish in there too. Whoa. That little sandwich is one of the tastiest things I've had for a long time. This cost me £8.95. I've got to say, I think it's worth that. Actually, down seafront location, you always expect to pay a little bit more for things, don't you? The way they've heated this mackerel up is like on a flat top. So quite often when you get smoked mackerel, just served cold, isn't it, in a salad or something like that? This has been warmed up on a flat top, and it's given it crispy little edges. Again, a little bit more texture, a little bit more intensity of flavour. That is next level good. That really is. I've had some really nice sort of fishy seafood things on the channel. That little shack down in Dungeness was great. Do you remember when I went to the Smokehouse place, the Smokehouse restaurant up in Arbroath? Or near Arbroath in Auchmithie. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Here we have the kippers with the spicy element in there, the hot sauce, jalapenos, and a little bit of lettuce in there again, just for the crunch. Let's see how this one is.
Albert.
A couple of dogs running around, chasing about down here. As long as they don't try and pinch my sandwich, we're all good. God, I do like that too. The flavour of the kipper is able to hold up against all those spicy elements in there. The hot sauce is really quite pokey. The jalapenos also are quite pokey.
It's here. See, look. Yeah, it's down that way. Just keep. Yeah. It's about half.
But the kipper is able to hold up against that. Well, apologies if the camera wobbles around a little bit now. There's a dog wandering underneath the chair that it's balanced on. That's so good. I'd say the kipper itself has a slightly less intense flavour than the mackerel does. But it still really, really works. The ciabatta roll that it's served on, nice and soft.
Sit.
A bit springy there.
Sit.
I think it's a really good choice of bread for it. Not too much flavour to kind of try and take over anything in the sandwich. Not too crunchy. Just soft and delicious. What a treat. What a treat. There's no secret I love smoked fish. And this is amongst some of the tastiest of it I've had. And I like the way they're putting different things with it. I mean, obviously, beetroot, horseradish are classic kind of combinations, aren't they? But the chilies and stuff with the kipper, that's a new one on me. Well, there's something I won't be scared of trying again. Let me tell you. So folks, I've come down onto the pebbly beach. You can hear it under my feet here. You can just about see the end of the pier over my shoulder there. What an absolute treat that was here at the Brighton Smokehouse. 3 things ordered. The little potato puffs I thought were pretty enjoyable, almost kind of like mini little hash browns, but nicer. They were £5.50. I mean, I don't think that's outrageous for down here on the seafront, do you? The spicy kipper sandwich was £7.95. Really enjoyed that. I love that hot sauce flavour. I love the jalapenos in there and the smoky fish. It really worked as a combination. And the mackerel special with the beetroot, with the horseradish and that lettuce in there. I'll tell you what, that was my favourite of the 2. It really was. If I was going to order something again from here, it would be that. That was £8.95. In total, £22.40 for those 3 items. Which I think, if you were to come down to the seaside as a couple, you could share those potato puffs, can't you? You can have a sandwich each. You can even mix and match because they're sliced in half. Perfect. Perfect little seaside lunch. You know what it's like when you come to the seaside? So often, it's disappointing food, isn't there? There's really sort of bog standard chippies and, yeah, the ones that do a bit of everything. They're not great, are they? Talking of that, I went to one on that pier, didn't I? About a year or so back. Yeah, not very enjoyable. This is an absolute treat. Brighton Smokehouse. Who'd have thought it, eh? Right here on the seafront in Brighton, smoking their own fish, knocking it up. Simple. Not trying to overcomplicate things, just sticking everything in a roll with something that goes with it. Love it. I gotta say though, it was a bit spicy, the jalapeno one, so another little slurp of my Holi. Oh, that apple flavour is really nice. And don't forget, discount codes, Greeno to get 10% off your order, Greeno5 to get £5 off your order if you go and place an order with Holi. I recommend it. I think they're great. Anyway, I've got to come up with a score for this. Oh, it's a tricky one. Because I really enjoyed everything, but is it like, whoa, stunning, stunning? Well, it's getting that kind of way. I'm going to say it's a good 9.5 for me out of 10. I just think, yeah, maybe, you know, the potato puffs, yeah, they're like little hash browns. I'd probably score them as a sort of 7 out of 10 item, really. So it can't be a perfect 10 for everything. But I'm going to say, yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Well deserved, inexpensive. Lunch for 2 people for 22 quid. By the seaside. Don't get that every day, do you? Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget A, go and check out Holi. And B, to click a like on it for me. It does help the channel. And if you're new around here, take a little look around the vault, see what else you find. There's a bunch of videos from Brighton on the channel. I've been, I think it's the 3rd time I've been here now, so yeah, half a dozen videos or so from here, I think. And yeah, if you do like them, subscribe to the channel, ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Right, where am I off to now? Well, this is my first video down in Brighton. I'm down here for a couple of days, maybe even another day if I find things I like. Who knows if the mood will take me. I will see you next time from somewhere here in Brighton. Bye for now, folks.